Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. Last day of the month. Hope you had a good month of April with your trading. I'm just going to share real quick. I had a good month. Took some payouts on Apex, took some payouts with Tradeify, and then looks like the start of May will be another good start because I'll be able to take a payout tomorrow on Tradeify as well. So the cool thing is, Apex, I put in a payout request last night after the market closed and my dashboard updated. And then this morning I got approved for a $500 payout. So that was really, really quick from Apex. So it's always good to have those things happen quickly. Not a massive payout, but impressed with the way they process that quickly. So, yeah, Apex is, as you're all aware, you have the ability to trade 20 accounts, but there are some really strict rules that you have to follow in your PA accounts. So I've been denied several payouts just for breaking those. And I know other people have too, but when you do follow the rules and you stick to a good plan, you can see you can get payouts. So hopefully next month I'll get some more payouts with Apex, and I'll keep you posted how that goes. Over here is Tradeify. This is all the accounts, so all 5 accounts for the month of April. You can see it was a really good month. Today I traded 4 of the accounts, so they were all up over $500. I didn't trade the 5th account because it met the profit target already yesterday, and I didn't want to risk having a losing day and missing out on a payout. So these 4 have already gotten a payout and are now... I took a payout request on the 23rd, so from the 24th on, I've been trading those. So I've got 5 days traded. I need to get to $4,500 in profit to be able to take another payout. This puts me at, I don't know, I'm about $2,000 in, so almost halfway, maybe a little bit more actually. But anyways, heading in the right direction. Got to trade for 10 days, get $4,500, and keep a 20% consistency, which won't be a problem. I have Tradeivate set to lock me out at around $500 a day in profit. So that way I don't accidentally have like a massive day or a trade that just takes me out of that consistency of running. I have to trade a lot longer. So I'm trading these for base hits. I'm trading to get payouts, and that's what I'm doing with Tradeify. So you can see total for the month of April, because I started these accounts on April 2nd, $57,000 in profit. So that's across 5 accounts. So happy with the results there. Tradeify is like, this dashboard is fantastic. If you're interested, check them out. You can use my code Sean Trades, will get you the best discount with Tradeify. Also works with Apex. They both have sales that are ending tonight. I'm sure they'll be running something in the month of May, but if you are looking to add an account, I wouldn't wait too long. Take advantage of these sales while they have them. But otherwise, you can wait a little bit if you're not ready for an account. Prop firms are always running deals. I'll try to post them on my YouTube or X, and just share any info or anything I see on prop firm deals. So real quick, let's pull up MotiveWave. You can see I was green in all 20 of my PA accounts on Apex today. These are trading micros today. Not bad, $82. Just trading those. These 2 accounts right here were plus 3,000. One of them I had already actually passed this eval, and I made a mistake and I traded it today. So now my balance is sitting at $6,700, but it's just an eval. I've already passed it. It's just sitting on the sidelines. So this one I did pass today, so it's up over the 3,000 profit target needed to become a PA account. So I have 7 evals that will now just sit in the backup in case I lose one of these PA accounts. As I've talked about in the past, some of these PA accounts are kind of dwindling down where I don't have a huge buffer to trade with. So I wouldn't be shocked if I have a couple losing days in a row where one of those goes away and I need to pull from these accounts. So I took advantage of the 90% off sale and passed some accounts. So that's where I'm at with Apex. Still got 20 and 7 just sitting on the sidelines, and hopefully the month of May can get to some payouts on some of these. And you can see this one here is now $2,900. This is the one that I got a payout approved this morning. So it was, I don't know, it would have been close to $3,500. But I'm leaving a nice little buffer to just now trade another 8 days and hopefully request another payout and just get consistent like that to build up these buffers to then maybe take some bigger payouts on all 20, hopefully someday. So real quick, while I was like taking screenshots and pulling up websites and stuff, I had already decided I wasn't going to trade anymore because it's getting kind of late in the day and I want to get some other stuff done. But I was looking at the chart. I was like, man, if price ever came back up to yesterday's VWAP, I bet that would be a good spot to short. I did not have a trade on, so I'm not claiming that I took this. But if you look here on this chart, here's a 15-minute chart. It's regular trading hours only, so that's why you see these big gaps from when price closed to when price opened today for the New York session. But I have it set up to where you have the value areas and VWAP and initial balances set up on each day. I think those levels provide plenty of opportunity. Also, you're not trading a ton outside of this, so you just have to be a little bit patient, wait for a price to get to these levels, and then scalp around that. But you can see price here. I was like, man, if we got the VWAP, that would be awesome. But it was taking a while. Price was kind of pulling back, and then it had a nice explosive move up here on this 15-minute candle. Comes up to 19,572 and immediately just drops like a hammer, and look, it goes down to 19,513. So I mean, 60 points within the next candle you could have taken on a trade with very minimal drawdown, honestly. About 10 points against you. So those are kind of the setups I've been looking for like those previous day, and then even several days in the past. If the price hasn't gone and tested any of these areas, like this morning, price was sinking pretty aggressively if you look at this. But I scrolled back and it's like, hey, this VWAP way back here from April 24th, it never got retested during regular trading hours, and neither did this initial balance and this value area low. So I actually was trading in this zone, getting long, and kind of scaled in. So this one obviously took some heat initially, scaled in, took a little bit of heat, but I was able to average in an area that I felt comfortable, and then started to take off, and I just got out for a small profit, and obviously could have held way longer. Still working on that, guys. But yeah, a win's a win. I was glad I waited for this area, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Same thing over here on the ES, this yesterday value area, or not value area, but VWAP, it spiked up to it and then immediately cratered down. So both of these markets provided some pretty good opportunity today. Perhaps you're able to take those and make some money. So anyways, we'll leave it there. It was a good month of April. Took some payouts. May is going to hopefully be another solid month for me. And just trying to stick to these solid trade setups. And the days where I've had blow ups or lost a lot of money, I was just trading things at smaller time frames and just trying to rush because I had other stuff going on and I wanted to make a trade and make some money. But when I'm more consistent and more methodical about the trading, seems the P&L seems to follow in the right direction. And even when it doesn't seem to cause any blow ups. So that's my takeaway from the month of April. So hope you guys all have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out the channel. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any comments down below if you've had a good month, if you're struggling, have any questions, anything like that. Love to hear from you all, and take care.